Hi, this is David Comfort from Democracy Action Network. Here's a wild thought. In the midst of a national debate about immigration and border security, Senator Tim Scott suggested that if violence continues against law enforcement, we could see blood in the streets. This isn't just a casual remark. It's a chilling prediction that echoes throughout history whenever fear is used to justify extreme measures. Let's break this down. Scott's comments come in a context where Fox News has been ramping up calls for ICE agents to take a more aggressive approach, essentially encouraging a more violent enforcement of immigration laws. Ever notice how the narrative shifts? Instead of addressing the root causes of violence or the complexities of immigration, the conversation is steered toward glorifying law enforcement as heroes, even as they drag American citizens off the streets. It's a classic tactic: create fear, then position the state as the only savior. What if I told you this kind of rhetoric isn't new? History is littered with examples where governments have used fear to justify oppressive actions. Think about the internment of Japanese Americans during World War II or the Red Scare. Each time, a narrative of danger was spun to rally support for draconian measures. Scott and Fox News are tapping into this same vein, suggesting that if violence against law enforcement continues, we'll see chaos. But let's call out the absurdity here. The idea that unchecked aggression from ICE agents is the solution to violence is not only misguided, it's dangerous. It ignores the fact that true security comes from addressing the issues at hand: inequality, lack of opportunity, and the systemic issues that drive people to desperation. And here's the kicker. Scott frames this as a national crisis. But who is really in crisis? The families being torn apart, the communities living in fear of raids, or the law enforcement agencies being used as political pawns? The broader context here is crucial. We're witnessing a pattern where fear is weaponized to create division and justify violence. As progressives, we must ask ourselves, how do we turn this narrative around? How do we advocate for policies that promote safety and justice without resorting to fear-mongering tactics? In conclusion, while Scott warns of blood in the streets, let's be clear, it's not the actions of those seeking a better life that are causing this crisis. It's the manipulation of fear that threatens to unravel the very fabric of our society. Let's engage in conversations that seek to understand and solve the puzzles of these big problems together. This is David Comfort from Democracy Action Network. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel. It would help out a lot. Peace.